BONELAB's campaign incentivizes choice more than any other VR game. Throughout the campaign, you're greeted with a bunch of brand new weapons that get even more progressively powerful as you go on, allowing you to switch out on the fly and use whatever is appropriate at the time. What if we took that concept and completely flipped it on its head? What if every choice you made in the game was permanent? Well, that's where today's mod, the auto holster, comes in. This thing has a unique ability that once you holster something and hit your menu button, it becomes permanently bound to that holster and it will be unable to be used by anything else. Now in today's video, sure I can pick up a pan in level 1, but is that same pan going to be effective later down the line? I could use the pistol in the base level, but if I end up stuck with the pistol and run out of pistol ammo, it's not going to end very good for me. A few other rules I'm including here are no objects are to be used unless I use my very valuable back holster, and stuff like this barrel can't be used at all because it can't be holstered. That means blocking bullets is going to be difficult and it's going to incentivize me to fight my way out of situations. I think that explains everything. Don't forget to use code Narseh for 10% off anything on the entire Meta store, and let's get right into the video. Oh, and before I forget, this is also a permadeath challenge, so if I can't make it through a section, the video will just end. Let's see how far we can make it. Since that object's non-permanent and it does not hit any enemies, I'm not going to count it for now. Now this object, however, does count and we cannot pick that up at all. You don't get lighting at the beginning of this video, okay? You don't need lighting. Now the pan is one of my all-time favorite melee weapons, but it does take up one of our very valuable back slots. So, I don't know, man. The pan is really good. And it's our only weapon right here at the beginning of the game. Let me think of what else is here. There's the axes, but those are very heavy, and my skeleton avatar is super weak. I think the pan is a solid first choice. We have to be extremely careful, because I have the force grippable bricks mod on. Okay. Got it. First object is locked in. This mod is also made by Doctor, so I'll have it linked in the description down below if you want to try this challenge out for yourself. Now, the most important part is picking the right holster for this thing, because it's going to be stuck there as soon as I pick it. Now, I usually like having a rifle over my right shoulder, and usually a melee over my left shoulder, but is this able to go in here? No. And I'm not using the bag slot for that, because that's way too versatile. So, we'll go left shoulder, and it's locked in. I have a feeling this is going to be the only weapon I pick here on level 1 because they get so much better after this. So we're going to have to figure out how to do everything in this entire level using only a pan. I guess I should make sure the auto holster is working. Yes, it is. It's so much fun. Not being able to throw a melee object is kind of, I don't know. It definitely makes it a weaker object, but when do I ever throw the pan? This is technically an object, so we're going to have to use our pan to solve this problem. Okay, the pan was an S tier pick. Can you imagine trying to do this with an axe? Come on. It worked. That was awesome. The pan. Mwah. I freaking love this thing, dude. What else do we have? We have the mace. Yeah, I wasn't making it through that. This is so overpowered, dude. I love the pan. And we can just drop it and it goes right into our holster. We don't have to worry about holding on to it. That's me in 15 minutes when I'm regretting all my choices with the pan. Surely not. Make it right over this. Right over this. Don't grab any of the mugs. Don't touch the radio. What's in here? If I grab another melee weapon on accident, I get no rifles this entire game. Okay, the pan is not good at killing head crabs. Oh my god. I just call it a head crab? It's been too long since I played through the campaign. Crablets. That counts as an object. Don't touch the pistol. Now the ammo, on the other hand, I will not pick up, but I can smack it without having to pick it up. Also, the pan comes in handy for this. Otherwise, we would have had to pick up that box. Radio out of here. Heck yeah. Pan supremacy. This is the best weapon in the whole game. I don't regret this choice at all so far. I didn't even think about its ability to like scoop other things up. Like technically couldn't I like flip this into someone? I didn't touch the object or grab it at all. Like this is an S tier choice. What would the world be like if I didn't pick this at the beginning? We truly could be living on a dark timeline right now if I picked up like a brick on accident. In fact, cut to that version of me that picked up the brick at the beginning. What am I gonna do with a brick? God, I love the multiverse. All right. Come here. Woo! Dude, don't grab that box. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, dude. We're almost to the first area. Mwah. Now, as we all know, the pan is clearly the most powerful weapon in BONELAB. Get that gun away from me. That's my least favorite gun in the game. The pan is very powerful. I'm going to try to use the new weapon that I collect after the pan, at least for a little bit, because I would be perfectly content at this point just to spam this thing. I mean, not that it would work very good for, like, long-distance enemies. Maybe it will. Who knows? Because no one even saw me through this whole area. Bonk. And usually I skip the BONELAB hub, but today, let's see how the pan fares in there. Okay, all of these objects are off limits, of course. So dev a dev tool would probably be a pretty good one. You can just delete everything. It would be fun to try to beat BONELAB with only gadgets. Someone's had to have done that by now. Why is the monkey considered a... No, what? Let's leave it alone. I've brought the sock monkey through the whole game before, so I guess it counts as a gadget. It should have an ability or something, right? Like at least make monkey sounds. Hey, speedrun tech here as a professional BONELAB player. My #1 recommendation is to hit this cycle airlock button instead of the one up there because it automatically opens the door, allowing you to skip Jimmy's radio in here. Leave me a comment on what your S tier pick is for the entire game, other than the pan, of course. I feel like the crowbar also wouldn't have been that bad. No, you can't get one before you go to the key room, though, so I guess you would have to not count the key, or pick up the key with your wrists. You could probably do that. Yeah, you definitely could have picked up the key with your wrists. If only we had biting technology. Speaking of biting technology, I do have a full face tracked rig that I've been working on a video for a couple months, made by Vive. So stay tuned for that, because we have some crazy stuff coming up. Okay, how are we gonna solve this one? Because you do have to grab something for this. I think I'm gonna have to get very lucky here. Can you imagine if this had to be one of my holstered items? Okay, grab the pan, 2 sides. Use the pan as a prying tool. Instead of a frying tool, we're using this as a prying tool. It's not even the worst joke I've told today. I feel like we're gonna have to do some physics shenanigans to get this out. Like trying to slide it under this? Like, why can I not just hold the lid down? Like, what? Holy, wait a minute. I have this weird feeling it's gonna slide down back into that. No, don't do it. No. No, the table's pushing it. I'm gonna lose my mind, man. Go on, out of here. I have this weird feeling it's gonna fall perfectly over this hole. I did it. It only took 30 minutes, but I did it. Witness me, stress level 0 devs. Witness me. Okay, I guess we should get back to normal gameplay now, and the best way to do that is with our friend the pan here. We're just gonna burger flip this thing over this way, just so we can get a better view from this bottom. That is a perfect placement for that. You see, the devs giveth, the devs taketh. I've never gotten this first try before, but today would be a nice day for it to happen. Would I push this over a little bit? What if after all of that effort, I just accidentally grabbed this thing? I think that would just be the final straw. Oh my gosh. There is no way. That is so lucky. I know I was being a little bit dramatic up there, but I've actually had this thing take me as long as that just did to get that lid off. That's not true, but it was close. Okay, I think that's grabbed on. That's the wrong arrow. It's a little confusing when this remote has been spun 100 times. Holy dude, I did not think I was getting through that. Cheers, next level. Especially getting that lid off. I am so proud of that. But now we are here in a level that really wants you to start using a weapon. We have weapons here. I'm not looking for that kind of pistol, okay? I'm looking for something a little bit more hefty, maybe like an MP7 or something to go in one of these slots. So we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, and just hope the Overwatch doesn't see us. Perfect. Okay, we're making it. I still love you, Pan. Even if you weren't that great at that last one, I feel like anything would have struggled there. It's not completely the Pan's fault. I've been playing a lot of Arknight's infield, so every time I say the Pan, that's what I think of. Isn't that the panda's name? Ooh, careful. Nervous. Luckily, we did pick the pan, so although we can't pick up the trash can, we should be able to block bullets with this thing still. I mean, if I was positive the trash can lid could go on my back, that would not be a bad choice for my back slot. I'm gonna die. Please. I lived somehow. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was one of my most clutch moments. Oh, I was so nervous, but I knew I had to take my time. Whoa. That thing is aimed right at me. What are the odds? Okay. They grabbed this, and I killed him somehow. Nice. What is happening to my arms? They are backwards. Okay. Head crab room, it's a joke when you got the pan, okay? Anything that involves fair combat, this pan is a beast. Or you can just smack him on your own face. Doesn't even need to be a beast. Nice. Okay, this is a weapon that actually would be really nice to have. And I think I'm going to use my other back slot for it. Now, a shotgun would be cool too, but I think I'm going to have to go with this. It's got a little scope on it, it's got a front grip on it, and I'm slotting it in. And just like that, it is permanently attached to my holster, and we finally have a rifle to use. This is so nice. I love it when a plan comes together. I forgot about that turret, and somehow it did not see me. Hey, we have a pan. And trick shot. Forgot I can't throw that. I love how the arbitrary rule of me not being able to pick up, like, objects that aren't helpful just came to be in the lid of all places. What is that? Is that weapon I hate? I can't really tell. Yes, I don't like this weapon. I also saw a lot of people commenting on how I aim in this game, and for some reason, when I aim down this scope, it doesn't really line up for you guys on camera. Now, normally you're supposed to pull this over here, but I do know some tech in this level that will let me beat this a little bit easier. Wrapping our arms around the outside of it without grabbing on, or just getting to right here, and then using our pan to push along this wall. And just like this, we can paddle our way over here. Nice. Okay. I don't know why I always go for body shots. I should try to go for headshots more. Let's do it. That's way more ammo efficient. I've played this game too much to have any excuse for that. Oh no. Oh god. How did I even do that? Has anyone ever done that? Is this a world first? I caught the ball. I couldn't do that again if I tried. That's actually insane. That's gonna fall. I should move. Okay, boom. Now you are supposed to hold on to this thing, but I think we can use our rowing technique if we really need to. I think we'll make it though. Nice. I'm just gonna do the classic run through this area and kill a single enemy so that I can live. This is really risky, extremely risky even, but luckily I was able to make it. Thank goodness. Alright, see you in the next level. Mine Dive is just as interesting as usual. It requires absolutely no grabbing of anything. Your score is just going to be 0. So no one really wants to see that, right? But seeing as I've almost died like 4 times, we'll pad the runtime a little bit. Here's my proof that I don't have to touch anything. To sit in here. Well, I had to touch I didn't have to grab anything to sit in here. And now you just enjoy the ride. Why is this so slow? Alright, I'll see you in the next level. I have to knock first. Nice. There's a lot of challenging rooms in Big Anomaly. Here we go. Oh no, I'm getting overwhelmed here. No. Okay. Alright, in case this is the end, thank you to my channel members. If you guys want to join, you can see the uncut version of the lid incident. Oh god, I gotta kill one of these guys. Oh, check out this video next. YouTube says it's good for you. Thanks, Jimmy! Dude, thank god I picked the brick. Can you imagine if I picked something stupid like the frying pan?